Good morning, doctor. I'm Lexis. My group is Group 10, and my group would like to present about etymology and development of English Lexis today. Let us go to introduction. Etymology is a branch of linguistics describing the origins of words, their change, and the development. It can be simplified as the study of history of words. My group has investigated the etymology of 4 words, which are nice, fraud, weak, and dungeon. We have found that there are many English words were borrowed from Latin and Greek. English words may have similar pronunciation and meanings either in Latin language or in Greek language. Moreover, history of English language started with the arrival of 3 Germanic tribes invading Britain, which are the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes during the 5th century AD. And the Angles were assumed to come from England with their own native language, which was English, and then English were derived. Etymology is important for learners to understand more about the history of words, so they will be more interested in learning English, even facilitate their learning outcomes. In this way, reformation and spread of English word will be boosted up, preventing the obsolescence of English words becoming serious.
My name is Jasper and my metric number is 223-01085. Today I'm going to present about the etymology of the word nice. For its old meaning, the word nice originates from Latin word necius, with ne means not and sius means knowing. Combined together, they brought the meaning of ignorant or unaware. So in Old French, the word necius evolved into nice, which at first means stupid, but over time it brought some negative connotations such as lazy, reckless, and immoral. So around 14th to 15th century, the word meaning start to switch towards a more neutral or positive side, with the definition of fuzzy or fastidious, dainty, delicate, or refined in terms of manners, and eventually precise or careful. For example, we can use the word nice in nice distinction as an example. The word nice started to gain its new meaning in a more positive side around 17th to 18th century. For example, agreeable or delightful, and kind and thoughtful. However, the word's connotation mostly depend on varying situations, tones, or contexts. For example, the sentence that's nice with the filler words could be using the word nice for a negative side, while the sentence you got a nice haircut could be using the word nice for positive praises. So before I ended my presentation, here's an interesting fact about the variation of the word nice and how to use it in different dimension. So from the Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen in 1803, we can see how the word nice is used for different situations, such as nice book, nice day, nice walk, nice young ladies, and eventually nice word. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Isaac Tiong. My matrix number is 22301041. Today I'm going to present about the etymology and the developments of the word forge. The word forge was originated from the Latin words, which is fabrica. The word fabrica means workshops or trades, and it stems from the Latin words faber, meaning craftsmen or smiths. These Latin words was then passed into Old French, which is forge or favage. The words forge or favage still keeps the meaning, which is smith's workshops. During the 12th century of Middle English, the word forge refers to blacksmith's houses or workshops as in noun. As in verb, the word forge is an act of heating and hammering metal to shape it into tools, weapons, and other metal objects. The meaning of the word forge was then modernized, but its noun still stays the same, meaning which is a workshop where metals are heated and shaped. For example, in the sentence, the blacksmith worked in a forge. This means that the forge is a place where the blacksmith works in. But for the verb part, the word forge has been separated into three different meanings. The first is to produce a counterfeit, or to copy or imitate something unlawfully. In a sentence, for example, he had to forge his ex-wife's signatures, meaning that the person had to copy or imitate his ex-wife's signatures in a contract illegally. The second meaning of the forge is to move forward steadily, to proceed towards a goal in the face of resistance. For example, in the sentence, the explorers forged through the dense jungle. This means that the explorer goes through the jungle facing a lot of kinds of resistance, which is the bushes, the muddy floor, the wild animals. And the third meaning of the forge is to form or create with concerted efforts. The sentence, the politician's recent actions and efforts to forge relationships with undecided voters means that the politicians tries to strengthen their relationships with the undecided voters. That's all for my presentations. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lu Ruixuan, and my matric number is 223048831. Now I'm going to explore the word wicked. About its origins, the word wicked finds its roots in Old English. It comes from the Old English words wicca or vis, meaning wizard or witch. These terms in turn originated from the Proto-Germanic roots wikis, meaning to twist or bend. Interestingly, this reflects the early associations of the term with the ideas of moral or spiritual deviation, something that is twist or away from the norm. By the 13th century, wicked as an adjective had developed from this root to describe someone morally wrong or sinful. This is related to the Christian worldview at the time. Now let's look at how the form and the meaning of wicked has evolved. About the notational changes. Intentionally, wicked was firmly rooted in negative moral judgment. In Middle English, it referred to someone evil, reflecting religious and societal influences. Over time, by the 70th and 80th centuries, expanded to include descriptions of harmful things, such as a wicked stone. And connotational changes, perhaps the most fascinating development is the modern shift in wicked's connotation. Starting in the late 20th century, particularly in British and American slang, wicked began to be used positively. For example, New England, wicked is often used as an intensifier, as in that's wicked cool. Similarly, in Young's culture, it has become a term for something impressive or amazing, showing how languages can reclaim meaning. And about its spread to other languages. The spread of Wikid into other languages has been limited but notable due to the influence of English media and pop culture. For example, in French, the word wicked is often borrowed directly in Young's slang to describe something awesome or bad in a cool way. Similarly, in Japanese pop culture, wicked has been transliterated phonetically and used informally among younger generations in the same positive sense. However, traditional translations of wicked in many languages, such as méchant in French or böse in German, retain its original negative connotations.
Good afternoon, my name is Mai Han and my metric number is 22304846. Today I'm going to present the word donjon. So the word donjon originates from the Old French word donjon or donjon, which means the lordship or domain. And this Old French term originated from the medieval Latin dominion. In medieval times, the dominion was often connected with the main tower or keep of a castle, which is the important part of it. It often refers to a place of power and security. And about the changes in form and meaning, for denotational meaning, originally in its Old French form, it refers to the entire keep of castle, which is the multifunctional large-scale building, and it hosts the lord's family, storage for supplies, and it was a symbol of the lord's authority. But over time, the meaning shifted, which refers to a dark, often underground or lower-level room within the castle that was used for imprisonment. For example, in historical records or novels set in the Middle Ages, donjon now mostly refers to the place where prisoners are imprisoned. So for the connotation meaning, in the early days when donjon was associated with the main building, it had the connotation of power, security, and authority. The main building symbolizes the lord's rule of his territory and is the refuge of the castle residents in times of danger. However, when its meaning changed to refer to the prince's seal, the connotation became negative. So donjons are often depicted as dark and uncomfortable places associated with pain, isolation, and punishment. Now we come to the spread in other language. So in French, the word donjon still exists, and it is used in a more historical context to refer to the keep or castle rather than the prince's. And in Spanish, the Spanish word donjon is calabozo. It has the similar meaning to the English donjon as a place of imprisonment, often in a dark and closed space.
In conclusion, my group member and I have realized that etymology is important to facilitate the development and evolution of English words from open till now. It is important for preserving the linguistic heritage in English. Obsolete words always carry meanings and nouns that convey people's thoughts, lives, and communication in the past. For example, wedding derived from the Old English base wed pledge. Reviving the use of obsolete English words helps to enrich modern English words because many forgotten words will be reintroduced and many of them may express ideas, emotions, and thoughts that modern English cannot be explained completely now. For example, bedweeds refers to between in modern English language because it is a true Old English term and used to describe a position or situation which is located between two things. Obsolete words are often found in literature and historical texts. Through recognition of obsolete words in literature readings, Readers will have a deeper appreciation for works by famous, successful all authors such as Shakespeare, Jane Austen, and Chaucer. Thank you.